In Junie vanjaar het 3 walvisse binne 2 weke naby Simonstad in seekatvangs-toerusting verstrik geraak. 2 van hulle, waaronder 'n kalf, is dood.
To me, it was just to hear no further. Something has to be done. And, a lot of people sit and complain and carry on about, these octopus traps, but nobody was doing anything about it. So that was why I started the petition to ask for a moratorium. If the industry had at some stage themselves self-regulated, maybe we wouldn't have sat in this situation. And obviously, government is responsible at the end of the day, and they did nothing either. So something needed to be done.
'n Tydelike moratorium is op seekatvangs geplaas. Dit is op 15 November opgehef nadat 'n werkgroep nuwe vereistes daarvoor opgestel het.
We were able to talk about the behavior of these large mammals. We were able to talk about how particular types of gear would make those mammals more or less vulnerable to the octopus fishing industry. We then came up with remedial measures which the fishery agreed to implement. Obviously, we have indicated that should these remedial measures not work, then we would have to go back to the suspension.
Intussen baljaar die walvisse in die baai.
We're very pleased that the Minister initially acted very swiftly and made a very swift decision to place a moratorium. We're also very pleased with the outcome of the whole situation, in that they've made changes to the traps that are put down, and we are hoping that if and when the traps are put back in False Bay, that it does mitigate the entrapment of whales.
Gary Nall het in Junie beweer 65 mense kan hulle werk by sy vissery verloor as hy nie meer seekatte uit False Bay kan uitvoer nie. Hy is nou besig om sy onderneming te herbou.
Hoewel die verbod nou opgehef is seekatte nog nie weer kommersieel in die baai gevang nie. Die nuwe vereistes van die Departement van Omgewingsake maak die soort vissery duur en moeilik. Seekatvissery is dus minder winsgewend en dalk nie meer die moeite werd nie. Nadine Tron, Unies, Simonstad.